Hey guys, it's Carson here, back with another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing, and testing out my brand new HP 27ES display. Now this is meant for hooking up to a computer, and it is, as it says in the name, 27-inch display. It's 1080p, it's pretty bright, it's an IPS display, and I saw it at Best Buy today, and it was $100 off. And I checked on Amazon, it was even $50 cheaper than on Amazon, so I was like, boom, let's buy it. It looks great, so I'm going to be testing it out today. Now, the computer that I have been using for a while that I'm going to be hooking it up to is my 2015 15-inch MacBook Pro. I'm going to be setting these side by side to see how well they compare with each other. So anyways, before getting into more of the specs about this monitor, let's actually get into the unboxing. Alright, so now to actually opening this thing up. Okay, so that's all in the box here. So in here, as you can see, you got some documentation, the power brick, the power cord, and it actually came with an HDMI cable, which is nice to know and will be nice because I didn't purchase any others, so set that aside. And then here itself is actually the display. Right here is the base pieces. That aside, and here we go. Here's the actual display itself. Very, very thin. Really nice. Oh, there's a nice little quick setup guide here, so let's follow that. First off, on this quick start guide, it says to put on this piece, so I guess we'll follow the directions in this case. Next step, putting on the base. Just pretty simple, just screwing that in. This is nice, no tools required setup. That is all for assembling this, and now for the first view of this thing. Looking nice, if I do say so myself. Now, one of the main reasons why I went with this monitor opposed to other ones is, first off, the glossy surface, so that looks a lot similar to my MacBook Pro, and also it looks kind of similar to an iMac. If you look at the bezel, there's like bezel-less all around, and then there is this silver bottom, which I actually don't mind. I think that looks pretty nice. Has the capability to go from straight up and down to, I believe, a 27-degree angle right here. So if you're sitting and your desk is lower than you and you want it aimed up higher towards you, then there you go. Sadly, you cannot move this up and down, but you can purchase a VESA mount, or VESA mount, I don't know how you say that. Anyways, you can purchase that and put it on the back because it actually does not have a spot for that included. But I think that's fine because, as you can see, this thing is incredibly thin. Like, it's so thin that it's thinner than my phone. This thing is super crazy thin, and then obviously at the bottom here, as you can see, there definitely is this base part, which it's kind of needed. They can't just go without that. But anyways, so let's now actually get into showing this thing off. So for the I/O on this thing, it's a little bit limited, but as you can see, it has the power input, VGA input, and then 2 HDMI inputs, which is interesting but pretty nice if you have multiple things hooked up. After plugging this thing into power and plugging the HDMI port for the first time, it is now time to power this on for the first time. Just power it on, and there we go. That is the monitor on, and as you can see, it looks pretty clear. I mean, this is 1080p, but it still looks pretty good. So side by side between my Mac and this screen, I can definitely tell that there is a brightness difference between the two, but it's not that noticeable that it would really bug me. But the main thing is definitely the 1080p screen. Now, this definitely does not look bad. This definitely looks really good. It has a 250 nit brightness of the screen, and a couple more of the specs are that it has a 178-degree viewing angle, which is pretty crazy. So from the side, as you're looking from the side, it definitely, you can still see the screen. So that's pretty cool. Also, it's apparently HP's thinnest monitor yet. So yeah, as you can see, it definitely is very thin. So here's a comparison between my phone and the actual screen, and it's just insanely thin. But like I said earlier, definitely on the bottom here, there's definitely that bigger part, which is totally fine because you don't even see that anyways. But yeah, so that is this screen right there. Let me pull up another thing. Let's pull up multiple screen Final Cut Pro. So as you can see, now I can actually edit between the two screens. So I can choose really what I want on this, which is pretty awesome. That's the thing that I'm most excited for, because I can actually go and like view it just on this screen and then actually be editing on my MacBook Pro, which is pretty awesome. Or I could put all the clips over there like it is right now, so I could view the different clips over here. So one final thing that a couple people may be wanting to know about this thing is that it actually does not have internal speakers, sadly. So the only way to play audio through this is to play it actually through my MacBook Pro or any other computer, because it does not have internally built speakers, which is a little bit of a downer, but I'm planning on getting some speakers for the sides of my desk anyways, so that should totally be fine anyways. So in the end, would I recommend this monitor? Honestly, I would have to say yes. It looks really great, especially for the price. I only paid $150 for this thing, and this thing looks much better than most of the things that you can purchase for the same exact price. It looks great, the bezels are pretty thin, and they honestly don't really stick out too much. HP also sells a 21-inch version, a 25-inch version, and then this 27-inch version of the same monitor. So if you're looking for a smaller size monitor, they also have that as well. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys found it helpful or interesting, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, make sure to click that subscribe button below. P.S. there will be a pretty cool 4th of July vlog coming soon, including drone shots and stuff like that, so click the subscribe button below. If you'd like to see the video that's playing behind me, make sure to check that out up there, and some random video down there. So yeah guys, that is it for this video. See you guys in the next video. Peace.